space than usual, so it's kind of nice. Enjoy it while we have it, yeah? It's good. So my name is Steve. Welcome to yoga. If you've never taken my class, welcome. If you've taken my class, welcome back. This should not be painful. So if there's something you don't want to do, you never have to do it. If I don't do something that you need to do for yourself this morning, always go ahead and do it. I'm only here to vaguely direct you with information and hope that I explain stuff well, and for you to have a nice stretch, feel good about your body, and feel good about yourself. As long as you do those two things, you're doing everything right, okay? We're gonna start this morning on our backs. So just roll right down and get comfortable.
Great.
Right? If you decide not to move from this position the entire class, that's fine too. You always have options. So come on down. Think about pressing your shoulder blades into your mat. That'll kind of lift your chest up, lift your heart up a little bit. Let those legs be nice and loose, feet opening to either side. Arms can be right by your side. They can be way out to the side. They can be above your head, stretching back, whatever you like. And then with all that taken care of, close your eyes if you haven't already. And let's start to slow down our breath. So it would be nice to think that the breath we do in here is the breathing we take out into the real world, but that's not always the case. So in here, feel free to slow down that inhale and slow down that exhale. You can take a big inhale, filling up your chest and lungs with as much oxygen as you can, and then do a nice deep exhale where you press all that air out and your stomach drops right into itself. And then do that again. Nice big inhale. Nice deep exhale. It's okay to hear your neighbor's breath. It's okay to hear your own breath. Breathe as deeply as you want. It's the other big component of any yoga practice, so breathe. And everything today is at your own pace. There's no rush and there's no hurry, and everything is optional. So just take this time for yourself, make it feel good, and you cannot do anything wrong. So just stay right where you are for just a few more rounds of breath, all on your own. And then in just a moment, we're gonna begin to move together. So right now, just breathe. Nice big inhale. Nice deep exhale. And then you can keep your eyes closed if you want, or feel free to open your eyes if you want. But right now, just wiggle out your fingers and wiggle out your toes. Gently roll your head side to side, chin coming down toward each shoulder. And then both arms are going to raise up above your head. Try to reach those back mirrors. Front toes come to touch. Try to reach the front mirrors. Imagine that I'm pulling on your hands and on your feet, and do that nice deep stretch right from your center. This one is a completely made up yoga stretch, the next one, so never ask another yoga instructor if you can do this one, because they'll look at you like you're crazy. So press your hips nice and flat on your mat over to the left, and keep your arms and legs down nice and flat on your mat, and curve them over to the right. for banana asana. Hence why I never mention that to anyone. Make yourself into like a half moon, reach over to one side, and then bring it up nice and tall again and press your hips over to the right, arms and legs, reach over to the left. Very nice. And then bring it back to the center nice and tall. Pull that right knee into your chest. Wrap your fingers around that knee and just gently press that knee in toward your chest. And then roll out that ankle. Point and flex your toes. And then switch it out. Left leg pulls in, right leg goes out. Press that left knee in toward your chest as you roll out your ankle. Point and flex your toes. And then keep that left knee right where it is. Bring the right knee in to join it. You can cross at your ankles if you like how that feels. And now make some nice circles on the sky with your knees rolling over your mid and lower back. Nice and gently. Go one way for a few rotations and then reverse it and take it the other way. Hopefully this feels nice. Do that for as long as you want, and then when you're ready, just take that right knee, press it into your chest again, stretch that left leg right out over your mat. Don't let it come down to the floor. Have it hover right above, nice and straight. Toes are pointing straight up to the ceiling on both feet, and now both feet, flex them and have them point the mirrors. Toes point straight up to the sky. Both feet point toward the mirrors. One more time. Flex, toes up, point toes toward the mirrors, and then switch. Left knee pulls in, right leg hovers above your mat, toes point straight up toward the ceiling, and then point, flex, both feet, point, one more time, flex, and point, good. Bring both knees into your chest again, make some circles if you want. And then those feet are both gonna come down to your mat nice and flat. And let's do some windshield wipers. Drop those knees side to side. And water bottles and whatever, it doesn't matter. Try to get both knees as close down to the floor on both sides as you can. Raising up the opposite hip on either side. And then let those knees come all the way down to the floor on the right. So you can keep your feet and legs and knees just like this, or you can slide that right foot out from underneath and stack it on top of your left knee. So your right foot goes on top of your left knee, and that will rotate your left hip up toward the ceiling more. If that's not gonna happen for you or it doesn't feel good, don't do it. And now you can take your head and look over to the left, and then you've got your upper and lower body twist, and now all you have to do is breathe. Bring that head back to the center first, and then slide that right foot back down underneath. If you went for that option, both knees come up into the sky and then all the way over to the floor on the left. You're always going to notice that one side's a little bit more flexible than the other, and that's okay. Take that left foot, slide it out from underneath, stack it on top of that right knee for your twist, and then head can look over to the right for your upper body twist. And then breathe again. Nice big inhales. Nice deep exhales. Bring that head back to the center. Slide that foot back down underneath. Feet go on the floor, knees go in the sky. And then have the soles of the feet touch each other as your knees open to either side like a book for your hip opener. Yep. Good, you guys. Any variation that you like for this, go for it. If you want to bring your legs up into the sky, you can do that. Anything you want to do, it's always your practice. Breathe. Exactly. That's the way it should feel. So I want that to be. So I want that for all of you. So try to get to that place where it feels that nice. And to do that, all you have to do is make sure you breathe. Take that left knee and bring it all the way over and stack it on top of that right knee. Keep your back nice and flat. So if you didn't really feel that rotation and that twist on that first one, hopefully you'll feel it going into it this way, because your back is nice and flat. You just joined your knees together. Breathe. Bring that left knee back over to the side, open it back up, stay right here for a few rounds of breath first. Back in the hip opener, nice big inhale. Nice deep exhale. And now keep that upper body nice and flat. Bring that right knee over and stack it on top of the left. Try to get them to touch. Bring that right knee back over to the right for your hip opener one last time. Few nice big inhales and exhales right here, seeing if you can get those hips a little bit open more on each side. It happens little by little, everybody. So if you're like, nah, I don't really notice it today, the work you're doing today, maybe you'll notice it next week or the next time you do your practice. Soles of the feet come down on the floor, knees go back up into the sky. And then take that left leg, stretch it straight out onto the floor, and pull that right knee in toward your chest. Right hand holding onto that right knee is going to open that knee to the right. So you can use that elbow on the right as a kickstand to hold that leg up. If you don't like that, you can bring your leg all the way down to the floor. Slide that right hand kind of either on the side or underneath your knee so that right leg can open straight over to the right. So stretch that leg out as straight as it can be. Toes can point toward the ceiling or toward the wall, wherever you want. then pull that right knee back into your chest. Left hand is going to reach over and grab that right knee and pull that right knee across your body to the left. Same rules apply, everybody. Keep your shoulder blades nice and flat. Upper body flat, lower body twisting. Look over to the right if you want, but you don't have to. And then holding onto that right knee, either on top of it or you can slide it underneath it. Open that right leg straight over to the left now. Extend it out. Hold it with a brace if you want or not, up to you. Good, everybody. Bring that head back to the center first. Pull that right knee into your chest as you roll back onto your back. And then switch it out. Left knee pulls in. Right leg goes straight out on your mat. Left hand opens that left knee to the left. Breathe. And then open that left leg straight out to the left as well. Pull that left knee back into your chest whenever you're ready. Right hand reaches over, grabs that left knee. Pull that knee across your body over toward the right. Shoulder blades and upper back nice and flat. Lower body twisting. Look over to the left if you want. And then stretch that left leg straight out to the side. Good, everybody. Pull that knee back into your chest. Roll back onto your back. Pull that right knee in and join it. Make some circles on the ceiling just for a round or two, one way and then the other if that feels okay. And then reach in between those knees and grab those big toes. Happy baby. Separate everything. Those knees heading down toward the mat, or you can keep them nice and straight. Feel free to rock side to side, whatever you want to do. And then when you're ready, bring those feet back down onto your mat so your knees are in the sky, and then take that right ankle and intersect it right there at that left knee. Press that right knee open toward the mirror so your legs in front of you are flat and that right leg is parallel to the front mirrors. Take one hand through that center area, thread the needle, other hand on the other side of that left leg. Take that left leg into the sky for pigeon on your back. Keep opening that right knee to the right. You don't want it to start to come toward your forehead. You can point and flex your toes, roll out your ankle on the left. And now bend that left knee back down. Take your hands, interlace your fingers, and stack them on top of that left knee and press that left knee in toward your chest. Breathe. So if everyone can just lift their heads up a little bit and like look at your feet, do that. And then while you're doing that, look at me. So keep your feet and everything exactly like they are. Flex this foot on the right so you've got a nice flat foot on the right. And then just roll over to the side and put that foot down on the floor. Do it. Right on. Good. So the goal now will be to use your core and get yourself back to where you just were. So roll back to the center. Did we get it? Yes! Undo all that good stuff right there. Nice. Did anyone roll onto someone else's mat? Is anyone stuck? Tara? Tara, you're a personal trainer here. You have to get back to the center. You have to get back to the center. All right, good. You might have been pushed too, who knows. Take that left ankle, intersect it at that right knee. Take that right leg straight up into the sky for pigeon first. Keep opening that left knee toward the mirrors. Yep, point and flex your toes. Roll out your ankle. Always, anything that feels good, just go for it. And then bend that right knee. Stack your hands on top of that right knee and press that right knee in toward your chest. And now you guys know what's coming, so flex that foot on the left, hold everything right where it is, and roll over to the right. Yup. Good. Now squeeze your ab, use your core, and roll back onto your back. Good. And uncross all that stuff. Feet go on the floor. Windshield wipers, if you want to do a little bit of a reset, do that. Next we're doing bridge. So there's modified bridge and there's full-on bridge. You get to decide what you want to do. If you've never done bridge, I'll show you what it can look like, and then you always get to decide if you want to. So for modified bridge, the less aggressive one, feet are nice and flat on the floor. Take your fingers and touch your fingertips toward your heels. That way you know you're in a good spot to be able to do a modified bridge. You want to always find your heels. That's a good amount of space. For modified bridge, arms stay just nice and flat on the floor and you press your hips up. So if that's where you are today, that's awesome. Let your knees stay closer together. Don't let them open too much to the side. If you want to go for full-on bridge, you go from that modified version. Roll your shoulders underneath, interlace your fingers, and then keep pressing up as much as you can. Feet can be nice and flat, or you can come up onto your toes. Good. Yep, just breathe. Nice, everybody. So whichever version you chose, now stay where you are and lift that right leg up into the sky and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Left foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Come on down to your mat. Nice and flat back again. Good. So that was bridge. You are welcome to do bridge again if you want, or if you want to try wheel, that's next. If you've never tried wheel and you're like, holy cow, I never want to do that, maybe today's the day you try. It can look like this. So if you've never done wheel, it just extends off of bridge. Keep your knees closer together. You want to make sure your foundation is working for you, not against you. Just take your hands and press them straight up to the ceiling. And then take those hands and just take them back down behind you. That way your fingers are facing you now, right? Lift up onto the crown of your head to start, and then press up a little bit more. You can walk your feet back. Try to keep your arms straight. Press up. Yup. Keep lifting up with your stomach and your abs. Press up with that. Easier said than done, I know. Stay up for as long as you want, and then come down when you're ready. If anyone needs any help or wants me to be by them while they try it, let me know. Yeah, that looks really good. Beautiful. Nice. Really nice, everybody. Beautiful. When you're ready, just come down. If anyone wants to practice it, let me know and I will help. That looks really good. Good job. No, good job. Right on. Nice. Beautiful. Yoga Steve.
Yes. Like Scuba Steve, but Yoga Steve.
I'll take it. I don't mind that. Pull your knees into your chest. And this time now you're going to rock forward and back. So build up some momentum and then come all the way up to a seated position of your choice for just a second, and then swing those knees back around behind you and come up to your tabletop. Nice work, everybody. What's up? That created some heat? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so that was the restorative part of class. Now we're going to go to the work. So sometimes we do the work first and then restorative. Today we flipped it. So on your tabletop, give me some cat and cows, you guys. Nice big inhale, look up for your cow. Nice deep exhale, chin to your chest for your cat. And then you know the deal, go back and forth between the two. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Hold one longer if you want. I personally love how the cat feels, so that sounds weird. Love how that cat feels. Terrible.
You could have left it.
I could have left that alone.
Yeah.
Yep. Story of my life. Couple more, you guys. Make it feel good for you. If at any point you need a break, child's pose is always right there for you. When you're ready, meet back in your nice flat neutral spine. And now just like we did when we were flat on our backs and we made circles with our knees, make circles this way with your hips. So start by pressing forward, pick a side, it doesn't matter which side, and then come back down to your heels, and then all the way back up. They can be big or they can be little, it's up to you. This is another one that hopefully feels good. If you have knee stuff, you can double up your mat. I will gladly go and grab you a mat from the closet so you have a little bit more foaminess underneath your knees. Let me know. Make your circles one way and then reverse them, take them the other way. And then when you come back to your tabletop, take your knees as wide as your mat, sit back onto your heels, child's pose, walk your arms forward, drop your head, your chest, your stomach as you exhale. Beautiful. So this is where you really want to remember that breath. Give yourself a nice big inhale, as big as you can do, because on the exhale, you want to use all that air you're pressing out to get your chest down, to get your stomach down, to get you closer toward your heels. So the bigger inhale you take, the more the exhale will work, and the exhale is always where you find more. Your stretch will deepen, you'll like the pose a little bit more, maybe not today, but eventually. So just breathe. So this is one version of child's pose that I guess is probably the more traditional one. Now walk your hands back just a little bit and then bring your knees to touch right next to each other. Sit back onto those heels again and take those hands, wrap them around and stack them on top of your feet. And now curl yourself up into a little ball. Your nose is right by your knees. That's another variation of child's pose. Some people like this one better because they like how it feels with their chest on their legs versus off to the side. If this is the child's pose you like, that's great. Bring your hands down to your mat, roll it up nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time, and now you're sitting on your heels. So Again, if you need to pull the top of your mat back and double it up for your knees or for your feet or whatever, do that. And there's other things in there. Grab those if you want them, no big deal. If you're okay where you are, stand up nice and tall. Nice big inhale as those arms reach up. Flip those palms up toward the ceiling. Beautiful. Drop your head back and look up. If that's okay, everybody, lean it back. Come back up nice and tall again. Take those arms down behind your back. Interlace your fingers again. Pull that chest forward. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Fold it right back over your knees. Drop your head.
So you can just fold over and hang out here. If you want, you can lift up and come onto the crown of your head as well. Whatever you guys want to do.
Good. Yep. And if you're not down there yet, it's okay. It's all just a process. It doesn't mean anything except you're just not there today. Who cares?
Bring those hands back down as you lift back up.
Let those fingers go back up to your tabletop. Take that right leg straight behind you, as straight as it can be. Good. Roll out that ankle, point and flex those toes. And now let's kind of pulse for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that right knee. Reach back with that left hand and find those toes. Yep, pull that knee in toward your booty. Square your shoulders off and your chest off with your mat. Good, nice. If you bite it, you did it right. Good, everybody. And now lift that foot up higher if you can. Nice. Breathe, breathe.
You just want to watch me hit
The tongue coming out helps. Bring your foot back down and your knee down. Good. Did you bite it, Tara? No. Lift that left leg straight behind you. Let's pulse it for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that left foot in. Reach around with that right hand. Find those toes. Pull it in close to your booty first. Square your chest off and your shoulders with your mat. And then lift that leg up higher if you can and or want to. Nice. Good, everybody. Good. Awesome. Lower it down. Beautiful. Good. Right arm goes out to your side. Lift it up. Down and through. Thread it. Get that head, shoulder, ear down to your mat. Let's do our tripod. Left hand stays on your mat. Left leg lifts straight up into the sky. Yes. I like it. Good. Bring that left knee down. Come back up to your tabletop. Left arm goes out to your side. Lift it up. Down and through. Thread it. Get your tripod set up and then lift that right leg up into the sky. Good. Bring that right knee down, come back up to your tabletop. Nice, everybody. Right foot is going to take a big step forward to meet that right hand. Frame that front right foot so it's in between both of your hands now, so your right hand comes onto the outside, and then lean into that front right knee. This is for your inner thigh and groin area, okay? So don't hyperextend, don't go too crazy, and don't worry about your knee because it's supported, we're okay. So you can go for it. I want you to feel it back here. Good. That foot is nice and flat on the back. And now plant those toes on the back left foot and come all the way back to that heel. Yep. If you don't like how it feels with your toes planted, make that foot go flat. Up to you. Beautiful. Yep. Breathe. Try not to think or say bad words in yoga. And then bring it back up to your tabletop. Some of you didn't say anything on that. That's cute. Take that right foot back. Left foot steps forward to meet that left hand. Frame that front left foot. Lean into that left knee. Breathe. plant those toes on the right or leave them nice and flat and walk it back. Good. Nice, nice, nice. Walk it back up, tabletop, you guys. Very good. Right foot steps forward to meet that right hand. Lift that left leg up off your mat. Arms come up nice and tall, low lunge. Nice 90 degrees with that front right foot. Looks good. I like it. Breathe. Now open your arms to the side, lean back and look up. Nice, everybody. Bring your hands down to your mat. Step that right foot back. Left foot steps forward to meet that left hand. Lift up that right leg, low lunge. Come on up, take your time. Always modify the heck out of stuff for yourself. I love when you do that. Open those arms to the side, look up. Beautiful. Arms come down to your mat. Step that left foot back. Plank it. Lift up that right foot for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it down. Exhale. Press it back. Down dog. Walk those legs out, you guys, bending one knee and then the other. Lifting up one heel and then the other. You can do one at a time. You can do both. When you're ready, press it back up to your plank. Right knee to right elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back. Right knee toward your forehead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back. Right knee, left elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back. Exhale, down dog. So now you know what's coming. Press it back up to your plank. Left knee to left elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back. Left knee to forehead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back. Left knee, right elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back. Down dog. Good work, everybody. Right foot is going to lift up high into the sky. Step that right foot forward to meet your right hand. Come all the way up. Warrior one. So your back foot 45 degrees. Your heels should intersect and make a nice straight line. That way you know you're lined up correctly. Your hips should rotate and face the front. And your front knee should be a nice big upside down letter L. Bring those arms up. Warrior one. Good. Breathe. Beautiful. So slide this back foot back so it goes parallel to your mat. Open it up. Warrior two. Breathe. Don't lose the bend in your front knee. You guys are badass. Keep it. Flip that front palm up toward the ceiling. Reverse your warrior. Take it behind you. Good. Bring it back up to warrior two. Straighten out that front leg for triangle. Reach forward. Bring it down. Side angle. Hand goes to your ankle, your mat, your toes, whatever you like. Just keep that chest opening up toward the parking lot and look up toward the ceiling. Good. Now, bring that left arm down. Look forward, square your hips off with your mat. You're gonna take a big leap forward onto that front right foot and bring those arms up by your side or in front of you for flying warrior. 2 straight legs are the key on this one. Your standing leg, super straight. The leg in the sky, super straight. And keep pressing your chest down to your mat. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Right foot steps back. Nice. Bring those knees up, walk it out a little bit. Good job. We're going to do all that again on the other side. Left foot takes a big step forward. Back foot 45 degrees. Warrior 1 is first. Breathe. Good. Now slide that back foot parallel to the back of your mat. Always be careful of your knee. Open that up to the side. Warrior 2. Right on. Flip that front left palm up. Reverse your warrior. Take it behind you. Back up to your warrior 2. Straighten out that front leg. Reach forward. Side angle. Try to look up at that hand in the sky. Straighten out that front leg so both your legs are super straight now like a triangle. Yup, perfect, you guys. Bring it back up, warrior 2. We do after this. Flying warrior, right? Yeah, so twist it around to the front. I gotta step back to do this. Straighten out your front leg. Press up onto that left foot as you lift up. Woo-hoo-hoo. Take your time. Flying warrior. Look forward, that will help you get down. Arms can be in the front, by the side, behind you. And keep pressing your chest down. Imagine there's a parachute behind you opening up. So press flat down, everybody. Square yourself off with your mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Nice. Walk it out. Good job, everybody. I like that. So, standing at the back of your mat. If you need a break, always take it. Drink some water if you want to as well, because I need to, so I'm going to do that. So talk amongst yourselves. Ask your neighbor how their day's going. Do it right now. Okay, good. All right, that's it. That's the only time you have to be nice. Pull that right knee into your chest like we did before. Fingers wrap around that knee. Lift it up. Roll out that ankle. Point and flex your toes. Yep, if you wobble or fall over, who cares? Now take those hands underneath. Stretch that foot straight out. Make your back nice and flat. Woo. Lift up your chest.
Don't these pants look cool in yoga?
They do look very cool. Very, I Dream of Jeannie. Do you know that show?
I'm waiting to use these.
Do you know that show?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You look just like Barbara Eden. Pull that knee into your chest, okay? Left hand goes out to your side. Right leg goes out to your side. Lift it up. And then if you want, breathe. Put it down when you're ready. Nice. Nice. Other side. So, shift your weight into that right foot because that's going to be your foundation. Left knee pulls into your chest first. Back is nice and flat. Lift up that chest. Ankle, toes, stuff like that. Right arm out to your side first. Open that left leg to the side. Oh no, we're supposed to do that. I'm sorry. Definitely, yeah. Now pull it in, sorry. Open your right arm to the side. Good. Now open that left leg to the left. Yeah. You got it? Yeah, hold your neighbor without taking them down. Oh, wow. Bring that foot down.
Do you see how flexible?
Tara, do not hit that. You cannot be the first one injured in this class. Do not, do not. Take your feet as wide as your mat, you guys. Toes point out to the sides a little bit. Hands come to your heart in prayer. Bring these elbows down to your knees. And then press those elbows into your knees. Goddess pose. No? What is this?
Yogi squat.
Oh, yogi squat. Goddess is after this. Sorry. It is a lot of fun to teach classes with your partner. right there by you. Because I just look over and he's like, nope, that's not it. That's not what you're doing, Whipple.
Is that why you brought the GoPro?
Lift up your heels on the right, on the left. Do it on the right, on the left. Both. Now bring your arms out to the side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, down. Take your legs straight out in front. Nice. Legs are nice and straight, toes are pointing straight up, back is flat, lift up your chest, inhale, arms come up, exhale, fold it over. Nice work, everybody. Breathe. So I say it every week because it's true. If you don't get to your toes, it doesn't matter. You will. All you have to do is keep doing what you do. Inhale, exhale, fold a little more. Inhale, exhale, fold a little more. That's how you'll get to your toes. One more nice big inhale to make this your deepest fold right here. Exhale. Walk your hands up those legs. Right foot's gonna step over the left. Fingers wrap around that knee. Pull your chest up. And then hug that elbow around that right knee, and then lift over and twist over to the left. If you want to bring that arm on the inside and use it to press against that right knee, you can do that as well. And then keep your legs right where they are. Rotate your upper body and swing it around, twist it over to the right. Back arm is nice and straight. Good, everybody. Swing it back around to the front. Switch out your legs. The left foot steps over the right. Shift around so it feels okay. Wrap your fingers around. Get that chest lifted first. Good. And then left, hugs around the left, or presses against the left. Twist over to the right. Keep your legs exactly where they are. Swing that upper body around one more time. Swing it over to the left. One more time back around to the front. Uncross that. Bring the soles of the feet to touch. Wrap your fingers around your toes. Shift around. And then sit up nice and tall again. This is where all that stuff we do with our hips when we're down flat on the floor, this is where you'll notice it. So hopefully, my hope is, if your knees are up here, little by little, maybe they'll start to not be there anymore. I mean, not up there. They'll still be there. Just lower. Yeah. Good, everybody. Really good. Yep. And if they are up there and tight, all you have to do is yes. Good. One more. Keep keep that left foot and leg exactly how it is. Take that right one out to the side, and then continue this one in. Good. Nice big inhale as those arms come up. Face those toes on the right. Exhale and fold. Right leg, pull that right leg in and take that left one out to the side. Sit up nice and tall again. Inhale, exhale, fold. And then walk your hands up that left leg. And then when you're ready, both legs go in front. Scoot up a little bit if you need to, and then roll right back down onto your backs. We'll end exactly where we started. Final pose of your class today, Shavasana. And the purpose of Shavasana is to just let your body absorb that really nice practice that you all just did. So you'll be here for just a minute or two, and then I'll bring us all back and we'll finish our class together. So until then, just breathe those nice big inhales and exhales and enjoy your Shavasana. Staying right there in your Shavasana. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Roll your head side to side, chin coming down toward each shoulder. And then pull your knees into your chest and give yourself a nice big hug. You can make those circles if they feel good. And then just like we did at the beginning of class, start to roll forward to back, build up a little momentum, and come right on up to a seated position of your choice. So if you need to change where you landed, go for it. It's always up to you. If your eyes open, just close them together again and bring your hands to your heart in prayer. And we'll do one final inhale and exhale together. Inhale. Exhale. I truly believe we only keep what we have by giving it away, and we all have so much. And by that, I mean a kind word, patience, a second chance. If you give any of that away, you will get it back, and you will get it back today. With that, I take my forehead and I bow it to my fingertips. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Namaste.